Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
This is Hot 702.5.
Tune in now on hot7025fm.com.
All right. You guys are tuned in to the Shady Ass Tea right here on hot7025fm.com. I am fine ass Carrice, and I am here with my cousin host, Sir.
Hey.
How you feeling?
You know what? I'm feeling very white.
Whitish?
I'm feeling very white. I'm feeling I'm feeling privileged. I'm feeling empowered. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I have no complaints. You know,
Okay.
I had some challenges this morning, but I also had some good meetings, and everything is smooth.
I had some challenges this morning. Well, not this morning. Saturday morning, I woke up and I was laying in the bed and I said, I feel overwhelmed. And so I laid there for a while, and there wasn't even anybody in my home.
Yeah.
My kids were gone for the week, and I woke up and I'm like, I am overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So I had to just lay there for a moment and take that in.
Yeah, that sounded like me on Friday. I was like, I don't know if it's the retrograde or the retromade us, child. I don't know what it is, but
Very heavy on that.
It was.
I was like, yo, this ain't it.
Man, the struggle. Goodness. Well, listen, we got a whole lot of shady ass tea to deliver. Those of you who may not have heard it yet, yes, you need to go to therapy, okay?
Absolutely.
And then too, like, listen to yourself. Feel your feelings. Feel your feelings. Rest when you need to rest. Exercise when you need to exercise. So on and so forth.
Right.
All those things.
Absolutely. And I'm learning how to listen to my body. I didn't used to. I used to think, oh, my body said it wants fruit. My body absolutely wants chicken wings. But
No, that don't count.
No, for real.
That don't count. Okay. If
No,
your
for
body
real.
say
Like,
you need fruit, you need fruit.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Not chicken wings.
I would feel like I need to eat like blackberries and oranges and things like that. And my brain would be like, nah, that's not what your body looking for.
You lemon pepper?
Tea.
But you know what I'm on now? I'm on the hot with the lemon pepper.
Yes, with the lemon pepper sprinkle. Okay.
It's a little salt bay with the lemon pepper.
Tea.
Goodness.
Absolutely.
Well, let's go ahead and get into all of this shady ass tea. Those
Let's
of you
do
who are
it.
listening live on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or Facebook, go ahead and click that share button. Tell your friends about us. Don't forget, comment as much as you can in the comment section. When you do hit that share button, you see the numbers go up.
Right.
People listening. People want to hear the tea too.
They
So
do.
definitely tell your friends about us. All right, sir. As we do each and every week, what's the shady ass tea?
Okay, so we got to start here because, people be dying and almost dying. And it's okay. So in New Jersey, 5 female New Jersey mall employees. I want to say, when they say mall employees, they didn't say what store they worked in. I want to say it wasn't Hot Topic. I want to say they worked in
Spencer's.
Come on, Spencer's Gifts. You remember that?
It still exists.
Maybe they worked in Nordstrom. Maybe they
Not
worked at
Nordstrom, child.
you know what? I'm thinking because they were found overdosing on fentanyl in the parking lot. And so I'm thinking the people at Hot Topic and the people at Spencer's are like, no, we don't do that. That's not the kind of drugs we do. You know what I mean? I'm thinking that it was somebody at a higher end store.
Like where they were doing cocaine and then they slipped a little fentanyl in there.
T. That's what I think is happening there.
So maybe Macy's.
Maybe Macy's, maybe Neiman Marcus, maybe Saks.
Especially for it to be 5 of them.
Yeah, they were all together.
5 of y'all out here
overdosing. So when the first person overdosed, y'all was just like, I'm gonna take my hit too. You know what I'm saying?
Or they was like, oh, that's that good? Okay.
Right. Like, I just, listen. So they didn't die. The women were able to be revived via CPR. And they gave them Narcan. So they can come back. Which again makes me think that these were white women. Affluent white women. Because only affluent white women don't die from overdosing on drugs. Because if my black ass was dying in the parking lot, they'd have let me die and be like, he shouldn't have been doing drugs. I'm just saying.
And they would have definitely said what store you worked at.
Right. And they didn't even release the ladies' names.
Do you think they got fired? Or did they get revived and go back to work?
Depending on I think if they worked at Saks, they got revived and they went back to work. Neiman Marcus, they got fired. It was like, Neiman Marcus don't want that trash. Neiman Marcus don't even want you buying stuff on sale. Okay, so they definitely not going to have you on overdosing on drugs in the parking lot. That's too poor. Poor people do that. So yeah, I just I don't understand why people are still doing fentanyl. Like, I don't get it.
I don't think that you think they're deliberately doing fentanyl.
Yes, I do. I think white women are intentionally doing it.
I don't even understand the concept of it because I thought like a couple of strains to get you overdose, like
a
couple of grains of something.
Right, less than the size of a penny. But
so why would you want to do that?
Because some people want to die. Some people have a self-destructive
But 5 of them, they were not trying to die. They was trying to get high.
It's the same for them. They said, if he dies, he dies. That's how they was feeling.
And the thing is, like, you in the parking lot getting high. Who is ringing people up, ma'am?
Who is wrapping the shirts, man?
Who is like, picking out these clothes for me?
Ain't nobody picking. Listen, they all out in the parking lot. That's why you be walking around them stores. I was in Saks the other day, and
bougie.
Listen, I was in Saks the other day with my kids, and we walked through. Like they still have a sales section, and the sales section is very much for the black people. This is why. Okay. So here in Houston, it wouldn't be black people specifically. It'd be Nigerians is who is specifically for. Because it's just Alexander McQueen sneakers and like Louboutin shoes and like old Balenciagas. And I'm like, this is for Nigerians. This is not for people who are actually shopping in Saks. It's for people who want to say they shopped in Saks. Because I'm like, what are these? And then it was nothing but black people. And I felt like I was being stereotyped because I was walking through. I wasn't even like, we weren't in the. And not like we don't, like I wouldn't buy it on sale, but that's not what we were in there for, right? Well, I was actually in there to go to the bar and to, I was looking at something for Valentino. Anyway, these people, they worked at Saks. That's all I'm gonna say. Is these people that was overdosing, they worked at Saks.
Allegedly, we don't want Saks to be sending us no cease and desist.
They hiring drug addicts.
But at least they alive now. I hope you think they're gonna go to rehab or no? I feel like they probably got revived and went back to the office.
Would you? Okay, if you was overdosing,
not.
You're not gonna go back to work.
And I'm never overdosing.
I mean, what if you did it on accident?
What am I gonna overdose on?
Fentanyl
gummies.
Goalie.
By the way, you can use my discount code Carrice whenever you buy goalies.
OT. Is that the ones that make you poop?
They have apple cider vinegar. They have, I think it's ashwagandha. They have
I don't want nothing I can't say.
They have some melatonin. They also have kids vitamins. They have a women's vitamin. They have a PMS vitamin. Whatever you like, Carrice is the code.
Work. Okay. I need to give me a code. I wanted to say, sir.
I also have a code for tote and carry now as well.
Work. No, I do want that one.
Yeah.
I absolutely
also have a purchase code for tote and carry.
I will need that. I need that right now.
I'm gonna post that in the comments.
Do indeed. So okay. So they didn't die. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, as we move through this night of tea, people may die. Somebody may die.
That ain't never died before.
That ain't never died before. Oh, that man did die. Somebody did die. We gotta say rest in peace to the man. I don't know what the man's name is from The Wire. What's his name?
Why don't you know his name?
Because I saw his name and I was like, oh, I know who that is. and then I forgot his name, and I don't want to be a liar and call him something else. So I was about to call him Gerald, but I don't think that's his name.
Not Gerald.
I don't think that's his name. I know he got a white wife. I know I saw that, and I was like, oh, wow.
Like, what? White, dude. Right. Like, corny white. Like the ones that we see on, never mind. You know what? Rest in peace, Lance Reddick.
That's right, Reddick, like the Chronicles of, yes. Yes.
Right,
rest in peace. Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about his wife now. It was too late. Okay. she gone. He gone.
I'm surprised the internet didn't go, oh, well, that's what he deserved. He got married to a white woman. I think
that probably because he dead now. There ain't nothing we can do. We didn't know all this time. So
if I was his white wife and people didn't know he was married to my Little House on the Prairie self, I would feel away.
Maybe they had an understanding. They knew how this business works.
No, he need his
Are you hiding your white wife, sir?
No, I don't. I'm not hiding my white wife.
Because you did say you're kind of white today.
Well, I just mean like I have on white, and this mic is white, but like I'm always very black, extremely so. So in Miami, not young Miami, but like in the Miami-Dade County, the actual place.
Okay.
This is the second year in a row.
Wait, hold on. Didn't somebody else die too, though?
Who died? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. We got to get to the dead people first.
Yeah, because we got one more person that died.
Who died? Somebody else died?
Yeah.
Other than the man from Chronicle? Oh, Nipsey. Nipsey's place. The bartender. Rest in peace, Nipsey's place. I don't know what his name is either. See, I don't be knowing people. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you. If your name is Nipsey on the TV, in real life, that's your name. I don't know your real name. I don't be knowing I don't be knowing like the side additional characters' names. Like I know Martin Lawrence Martin's name was Martin, right? And Tommy's name, Sean Lemkin. Rest in peace, Sean Lemkin. I don't mean to talk shit about you. Now that you're dead.
That concludes our dead section of actors and entertainers.
Actors in memoriam.
We got more dead people to talk about. Who died now, child?
So
who they killed now? How about that?
Two people. Well, let me say we talking about killing. 7 deputies, and it's Henrico County Sheriff's Office in Virginia. They all got charged. 7 of them got charged with 2nd-degree murder because they killed a man named Ervo Noel Otieno. He was a black man. He got killed on March 6th. When he died, he was in handcuffs, in a chair, like he was restrained. Because he was in a mental hospital. His neighbor had called for a mental check on him because he was behaving erratically, and the police came out. They took him into the mental health hospital.
Is this him?
That's him there. Yes, that's him there, and they all were charged with 2nd-degree murder because there's a 12-minute video of him being smothered to death. So they're all like laying on top of him while he's restrained in a chair.
They're scared of black men with masks, with body masks.
Well, let me see. What is that? 5 of the 7. These are the officers here. 5 of the 7 are black. Black people scared. Well, is that a woman?
That's a woman. She looked like she might be a biracial. Okay, she might be part of a couple.
She looked like she more than biracial too. She buy something else.
Oh my Lord.
I'm just saying, look at her. She look like she owns a. Anyway, I'm not gonna say that. That's not nice. Even though she just murdered somebody.
Don't do it. Okay, so again, we have some black men on display that have killed someone.
Some black men, right?
And they're police officers,
right? Sheriffs. They are county sheriff's officers. They're supposed to be serving and protecting. And they just murdering crazy people, and that is not cool. That's not the look. I don't want to call the man crazy because crazy is a derogatory term.
It is because he may have just had a mild episode. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know. We can talk about it as much as we want, but yeah. I don't know. I feel sad for those situations because now it's like you have did the lady, do you know if the mom called or somebody called and was like, hey, this person's having an episode? Because I feel like that's what has to happen now. Like, someone has to call and be like, hey, this person's having an episode. Please don't kill them.
Right. You really do have to do that. But I think the neighbor called and said that he was having an episode, and that's why they went. Because the neighbor had recognized that he was like, hey, he's acting erratically. He needs some help. And they got him down to the hospital. And sometimes at that hospital, you're already under duress. That's why they called you, right? That's why they called for the people. But then you're in an unfamiliar place with all these strangers. You may not really know what's going on. Mm-hmm. And the police, because they are overkill with everything that they do, and they scary as hell, all seven of them got to jump on one person who's already restrained.
Right, and then for black men to be afraid of another black man and then jump on them. But let's go to ABC Action News and see what they have to say.
A viral video showing the son of Philadelphia Flyers interim general manager is sparking outrage.
Danny Brier's son is seen pushing a wheelchair down a flight of stairs at a...
I'm sorry, wrong clip.
No worries.
We're going to save that one. We're going to save that one.
We're going to
bring that up next.
We're going to bring that one back. But yeah, it really is sad. I think that, especially in black people, the idea that you can be mentally unwell and a danger to yourself is like a foreign concept. I think that anytime a black person is upset, they think they're a danger to other people.
Anytime a black person is black.
Yeah, they're dangerous. Like you're dangerous because you're black. And have you ever felt in danger by other black people?
No.
You've never felt in danger by other black people? You've never seen a black person be like,
No, I have not. No, I have not seen another black person and been like, oh, clutch my pearls. Let me hold my purse. Let me lock my doors. Absolutely
right,
not.
That black person's too black for me.
Yeah, no. Now, when white people walk by my car, I lock. Okay, I don't know what's going on.
I do get a little nervous when there's a lot of white people
Man,
around.
when it's and then too when it's a stray one too. Like,
why
you walk by my car? Like, why you walking over here?
All this parking lot, you got to walk by my car.
You got to walk, right. And you see me sitting in here and lock
the door.
Lock and clock. And the Glock.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no, I when I go into stores and there are a lot of non-black individuals, it does make me a little nervous, a little apprehensive to be around them. It makes me feel a little like I need to get my, make sure I'm on my P's and Q's. I don't want nobody calling the police on me.
Please don't.
I was in my office the other day and somebody was in there carrying in like to pieces. Lady comes in the office and you're not supposed to clean up after your dogs, right? It's the law, clean up after your dogs, blah, blah, blah. She's in the office yelling at the front desk lady talking about, I'm not going to leave this building, this room right now until someone comes outside and cleans up this poop that this man left. And I'm like, ma'am, go clean it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you in here yelling at this Dominican lady? Like, it's her, like she left the dog out there. She was like, and it's just, people shouldn't get animals, and people who have animals that they don't clean up after them should be thrown in prison.
It's usually the white people that be doing that though.
Hello. They will leave a dog poop anywhere, but they don't want your dog tied up outside.
Outside the grocery store.
Outside the grocery store.
Flashback.
Man, that happened to me at the school too.
Why you leave a dog outside the school, sir?
Because you can't. I didn't know you could bring the dog in the school.
Sir, you gotta
listen.
You gotta read the laws, okay?
And then I was thinking,
leave the dog at home, child. Because you don't know what to do outside with the dog.
Yes, I do. He is a dog. He need to get tied up to something, okay?
No, he does not. He needs to be able to roam freely.
No, he absolutely. Listen, he roams freely around my house, and when we go outside, he on a leash. He got to be on a leash.
But not tied up to a pole or a tree or a basket.
I just want him not to be jumping on people in the store. Or jumping on people in.
Train him properly.
He is trained properly.
Use YouTube videos.
Listen, I'm not bringing no dog inside. If I bring the dog in the grocery store, that's fine. I walk around the grocery store. But I was coming to pick up my kids, and then I was in there. Okay, so I was in there picking up my daughter, and she was crying, and I'm here holding my daughter in my arms, crying. They come up to me, it's a dog outside. Is that your dog? I said, y'all better get the hell out of my face. For real.
I cannot. Sir.
What?
You know what? Get a dog away.
I'm not giving my dog
here.
away. I love my dog. He just got tied. He was tied to a tree. It was nice. It was like 72 degrees outside.
Not tied to a tree, child.
Yes, tied to a tree. Where he wants to tie to a car?
Don't tie him. Leave his ass at home if you got to tie him up. If you can't take him inside somewhere.
I had to walk him because he can't poop in my house.
So you were trying to kill two birds with one stone.
That's right. I have to multitask. I'm a single parent.
Lord help us.
Okay, I have to multitask, and I had one baby tied up outside, and I had to comfort the other baby on the inside.
That's wild.
And then I had to, that was it. That was all I'm saying. It wasn't like I pushed him down those stairs. He just
left him outside, and
I just left him outside. It was 72
tied
degrees
up randomly
outside
to a tree where anyone can take him.
The white people would have taken him because that's what they do here is take your dog.
Because you left him outside.
Because he was tied to a tree. I didn't leave him under a rock.
80s.
I didn't leave him under a rock. I didn't throw him in a ditch.
This is not the 80s, sir. We are in 2023. All right.
Look, they can kiss my ass, okay? It's a dog.
Not the beginning of the 90s.
It's a dog.
No.
He's
not
dogging.
The same.
You ain't met this dog. He a dog. Okay, he is a dog.
The DOG.
Dog.
That's what
hello. A DOG. Hello. Is that this dog, you don't even use it, like people be like, oh, these dogs will shit anywhere, they eat anything. Come on, man. Give me a break. It's a dog. It's not. I didn't have a person on the leash.
We're going to go to the next story because your rolling neck is killing me.
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. White people put people on leashes.
Somebody takes her as dog, child.
Y'all come over here take my dog. Y'all gonna have a problem. Okay? I love my dog. So.
You just want to treat him like he's an 80s dog.
That's right. Because I'm an 80s baby.
Your dog got rights.
My dog ain't got no damn rights. He got the right to remain silent. That's what he got the right to. Shit. Okay, so since you brought it up, since we seen the little clip, the little clippy clip, the little teaser clip,
Ciao.
the little clip of clips. So the boy's name is Carson Breer. He is the son of the general manager of the Philadelphia Flyers. He is on video pushing the lady's wheelchair down the stairs. Now before we see this video, the wheelchair was empty. Okay. I don't know where the lady was. I don't know where the lady who's supposed to be in the wheelchair was. But he pushed her chair down the stairs. Then was gonna say he didn't do it. But they showed him the video and he was like, "Oh, I'm very, very sorry." After they showed him the video. But he was gonna say he didn't push that lady's stuff down the stairs. She had just bought that wheelchair. It was $2,000. Now you just spent $2,000 on your wheelchair. First of all, how she get the wheelchair up the stairs? There was no handicap ramp at that party.
How you know?
Not in that clip.
Let's be the judge.
That clip was stairs.
Let's see. ABC Action News for the report, y'all. Child, this boy here, he be tying people to the tree and saying they ain't got no handicap ramp.
A viral video showing the son of Philadelphia Flyers interim general manager is sparking outrage.
Danny Breer's son is seen pushing a wheelchair down a flight of stairs at a bar. Alicia's here now with that video and the string of apologies that followed, Alicia, huh?
Look, this video is really disturbing. It has been making the rounds on social media, and Danny Breer is calling the actions of his son Carson inexcusable after that video first surfaced on Twitter. This all happened Saturday night at a bar near the campus of Mercyhurst University in Erie, Pennsylvania. Take a look at the video. In it, we see Carson wearing a white hat and the black shirt there, tossing a woman's wheelchair down the stairs. One of the people who commented on Twitter, Julia Zukowski, writes, "I just can't stomach the thought of this kid getting away with it," and she identifies him as, of course, current Mercyhurst student and hockey player Carson Breer. Well, Danny Breer says when he saw the video, he was shocked, adding that his son's actions, quote, run completely counter to our family's values of treating people with respect. Carson also taking ownership, apologizing, saying, quote, "I'm deeply sorry for my behavior on Saturday. There is no excuse for my actions, and I will do whatever it takes to make up for this serious lack of judgment." Mercyhurst University called the video disturbing, adding that their Office of Student Conduct is also investigating. Carson plays for the school's men's hockey team, waiting to see if there's any fallout from his university from this video that is definitely getting a lot of eyeballs, tens of thousands on social media. Shari.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation, and for it to be on video and caught like this. Okay.
Not for it to be on video and caught.
Why do white people always talk about they didn't raise their kids like that? Can we start there? Because white people will tell you.
Say the same thing.
Excuse me. We're not talking
Black
about
people
like
say,
right now.
I did not raise you like that.
Right. Who raised you?
Who raised you? I didn't raise you that way.
Who raised you?
That's not talking about. That's not a parent thing. That's not a white or black thing. That's a parent thing.
No, because when I go to the school, I be like, listen, this little girl right here, this little boy, this is the problem they're gonna have. Okay, so if you call me and tell me that this one said this, I'm like, okay, I understand. I'll be on my way. So don't, because I remember the first time I did that, I came to the school. I said, hey, I want to be an objective parent. I'm on the teacher's side. I'm always on the teacher's side. Like nine out of 10 times I'm on the teacher's side, right? Because I'm raising these kids. I know they're not perfect. They're my kids. I've been to school before. I wasn't perfect in school. So when they say, hey, your kid was up in here getting smart, I'm like, oh, okay. My kid was definitely getting smart. You know what I'm saying? My kid was absolutely. And so I would tell him and say, hey, she going to get smart with you. This one right here ain't going to be paying attention. He think it's a game all the time. So anytime you talking to him, he going to be laughing. Oh, no, he's a sweet boy. And then fast forward 2 weeks later, they're like, he was laughing at me when I was trying to say, I told you 2 weeks ago that's what he was going to do. So I don't do that. I know my kids for real. But what I'm saying is when white people do crazy stuff like push people wheelchairs down the stairs or like hang black people or like,
I mean, I'm glad the lady wasn't in the wheelchair. Yeah,
amen. But where was she? How did she get her wheelchair back?
And why did he push it down the stairs? It wasn't bothering him.
He felt like it was.
He was almost into the party.
He said, "Now get this damn wheelchair out of here. Who carried her up these stairs and then brought the wheelchair up? What's she gonna do? She gonna ride a roller coaster down? Like she need to get this wheelchair out of here."
Somebody clearly carried the person up there. It was like party, like,
right? And then they left her wheelchair on the outside.
I mean, maybe it wouldn't fit through the door. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe the door where the party wasn't wheelchair accessible.
It wasn't disabled friendly environment. You seen them stairs? Them stairs was from 1983.
So he couldn't push the thing together, push it together, close
collapsible,
it and then
slide it in.
Yeah.
And now he wanted to see it flip. He wanted to see that joker flip over, and he probably said something like, "Well, the crippled bitch ain't here," and push the thing down.
Let me go in here and do this fentanyl real quick for my game.
Right. Let me do this fentanyl for my game. But he looked like the sweatiest, racist person I've ever seen in my life. That as red as his cheeks were and as sharp as his nose was. You ever seen Charlie's Angels? The first one?
Not really.
Okay, there's a guy on there. He looked just like that. Just Google bad guy on Charlie's Angels, and that's what he looked like.
I don't know. I just think that I don't even understand the purpose of him doing it. He could have just collapsed the chair and pushed it out of the way.
Or he could have left it alone.
But that's what privilege looks like. Doing stupid shit for no fucking reason.
Yeah, but
like that the wheelchair was not bothering you. That's like bothering black people in a park. What are you doing here? What are you doing here in this park? Like what?
My eating fried chicken.
Playing.
Right.
Minding my
swinging
fucking business, Carrice.
Right. I'm swinging. That's what we're doing here. We're on the trail. I live in the neighborhood. I did have somebody.
You had a situation?
Ask me why I was on the trail in my neighborhood. And where did I live? I'm like, ain't none of your business where I live at. Why would I tell you where I live? What house are you in? It's none of your business what house I live in. It's not what? I know everybody. You don't know me. And we obviously don't know each other. I'm not going to tell you what, excuse me. I'm your kid. Because I had my kids with me and they were playing like kids do. They weren't walking in a line like they was in the army. They was playing on the trail.
That's how it's supposed to be, sir.
Yeah, like my black kids supposed to just be head down. Nah, they was outside playing in the dirt like everybody else's kids. Thought my kids was making too much noise. Man, you better get the F out of my face. And I mean immediately. I mean right now. Tell me where you better get out of my face before you really be having to call the police. I'm
I'm
trying to
trying to
hurt
think if
you.
I've ever had a situation where someone asked me like, was I supposed to be somewhere? I feel like I have, but I can't recall.
There's nothing lying. Be like, who do you think you talking to? Why are you here? Why are you in my
First
face?
class. I think I talked about that on the show.
T.
Yeah, I think I did talk about that. First class, like, cause I'm just chilling in first class.
Right.
I'm just chilling, waiting for my turn to go on. They call
Right.
for first class. I go up and someone's like, "Are you supposed to be in this line?" Yes, bitch, I'm supposed to be here.
Right.
Shit,
Are
I'll
you?
be here.
Hello?
Platinum member.
T. You better
Ask
leave
your
me
friends
alone.
about me.
You better. I mean, I'm asking quick too.
Yeah, I remember that happening, and I was like, "These people wild," and it still happens. Like people give you the eye, like, how's this person on
Right.
first class?
Right.
What do you mean with that facial expression? Like, what are you doing?
At my kids' old school, they asked my ex-wife, was she the nanny for my son? Yes, they did. They walked right up to her and was like, "Well, how much do you charge?" And he was like, "What? You're his nanny, right?" She went slap off. Now I wasn't mad at that. I'd have went slap off too. But the white women was dead serious. I don't know if they was being funny or I don't know if they was trying to be like, "Oh, we're gonna be grown up mean girls," but they got a good cussing that day.
Wow. I wish we could have had that on a viral video.
For real. She let them have on that one. Yeah. They're a
If
lot.
any of you guys out there that's watching or listening, y'all got some stories like that, drop them in the comments because I'm definitely here for it. You know what? I think that we should open up the phone lines too, like during the week, like where they can call in and leave some shady ass tea. Like if you got some real deep down shady ass tea that you need to get off your chest,
off your chest,
just call 702-551-5261. Leave that in a voicemail. You can be anonymous, and we will address it.
Yeah, we will. Because listen.
If you missed the number's at the top of the screen.
Yeah, it's there. 702-551-5261. And it's going to be on because they pay the bills there. It's going to be a ringing number. It's going to ring for sure.
Man, goodness gracious.
There might be some music on the voicemail, but it will.
I don't even know if it is no music on the voicemail.
It's
pretty professionally clean over here.
Do you used to put music on your voicemail?
Yeah, that's what we should do. The old school. We should do that.
You know what I'm saying? Put music on the voicemail. Right, for sure.
Play in the background. You reach hot 702.5.
Right, it's a voicemail. Let it play. Yes. And let it fade out.
We might be on air right now. But
right. 100%.
Just leave your number.
100%. Like there's no.
That might be a really good idea, actually.
Yeah. That's a mood. Somebody gonna listen to me. They gonna listen and be like, you know what? I'm definitely leaving a message now. Because you can get the boop. You're like, I'm not leaving no message on that. They don't even care if I leave a message. You get the music playing. I'm like, you know what? They care, and I care enough to leave them. I'm gonna leave a message.
What song we gonna play though? Like Fiendin'? What we gonna play?
Oh, we could play SWV.
Huh?
We could play SWV.
Oh, we sure can, child. SWV in the news too. What's the what are their names? Do you remember?
Coco, Taj, and Lily.
Lily.
Yes.
Lily got work. Lily, she ain't with shit. Okay. No. Apparently, Candy Burris. I don't know if she changed her last name to Todd's last name or not, but anyway, Candy Burris out here. Mm-hmm. She got beef with everybody. What is going on with Candy? What do you think?
You know what? I think that I initially want to say people have beef with Candy because she got a lot of money and she's very successful. You know, she's made. Well, she is.
No. I think she is successful. I think that she has a lot of successful businesses. She's right. I like Candy. She's dope.
Yeah, I think.
But I'm trying to figure out the concerns when it comes to singing. It's always the singing concerns. It's not even about
their business, right?
Yeah,
it is always about the singing. I think people. Well, Tamar says she's an unsingingest ass person. I'm sorry. I can't. Every time I think about her, it's calling her unsingingest ass. I'm like, how do you be unsinging? So I'm sorry, I jumped ahead.
You did.
So SWV.
Okay.
SWV and Escape have a show, the Queens of something. Yeah, I don't really watch reality
The Queens
TV,
of
but
R&B is the Queens
that's
of
it.
R&B?
Queens of R&B. But that's like R&B Divas. I used to watch that back in the day. But anyways, the Queens of R&B. So it's Escape and SWV on the same show. And so they're trying to, I don't know, put the album together, blah, blah, blah. They're doing a performance. And SWV is like, hey, we should be billed equally on this one night. Right? Like SWV and Escape performing. Candy's like, nah, y'all opening for us. We Escape. Right? And so Coco was like, nah, yeah, we'll bill it together. So Candy and Tiny both say, hey, Escape makes more money. We're more famous. We've been headlining tours the last 6 years. We should be the headliners and y'all open for us. And so now they're going back and forth posting, oh, well, the SWV opened for us before. I don't know why they acting like they can't open up for us now. Coco posts the streaming, the numbers. She said, hey, SWV is getting way more numbers. More people love SWV. Let me tell you, it's a white lady at my job that her favorite song is SWV Week. She's like, listen, I used to sing that song every day. all day long. Week. Right.
Okay. That's it.
That's it. And so if I had to pick, like if I only had two R&B groups to listen to, and one of them was SWV and the other one was Escape, I would absolutely pick SWV.
I mean, because what are we going to listen to on Escape? And I'm not trying to be shady.
Okay.
Just Kicking It.
My Little Secret.
My Little Secret.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really play Is My Living in Vain like in the club.
No, you can't play Is My Living in Vain in the club.
What else?
Well, the Traces of My Lipstick album, I like that one because there's a song called Softest Place on Earth. I like that. The intro on that one, Bop Shooba Bop, I like that.
Not we talking about intros.
I can't. Okay, I know that there are a lot of Escape songs. Oh, Who Can I Run To?
I said that.
No, you said Just Kicking It.
Just Kicking It and Who Can I Run To? And then I say you can't use the other one.
Okay.
In the club.
Yeah, I know Escape songs when they come on, but I don't have any Escape music on my phone right now. Like in none of my playlists.
I think I have Just Kicking It for sure.
I don't think I like that song. I don't think I liked it when it came out.
Kick off your shoes and relax your feet.
It sounded like it smelled like feet. I think I just remember thinking that the song sounded like it stank to me. And so I just didn't. Every time she said kick off your shoes and relax your feet, I'm thinking stinking feet. And I'm like, I didn't like the song.
Okay, well, let's talk about SWV. They got right here.
Right here. That's the Michael Jackson one.
I'm So Into You.
Right.
Weak. Right. Then they had the Right Here Human Nature version.
That they got cleared by Michael Jackson for free.
Hey. Then you got You're Always on My Mind.
Always on. Hey, man. What's the other one where they was talking about?
You're the One.
That one. The one don't sleep with somebody else, man. Yeah,
Rain.
I love Rain.
Listen, the list goes on and on, child.
I do think SWV has better songs. They definitely have better singing.
I mean, they have more hits, but this is the thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, if you go into a concert, who do you expect to open up, SWV or Escape?
Escape. Because Escape can't even get out of the dressing room. They're going to be arguing the whole time. For real, they can't. Their whole
and then to the caliber of singers,
right?
That's important as well. Like, and I'm not trying to listen. I like Candy. I like what she got going. I love her writing style. She's written for
right. Her writing is impeccable.
Right, I'm
not mad at her writing.
Renowned, like seriously. Right. SWV is just
better vocalist,
and they just happen to have more hits.
It's okay. I hear what they're saying.
And the sales are listed, okay?
Yeah.
The top one is About Time, 2,600,000 for that one in sales. That was the number one. Let's see what the charts were. They were in the top 10 on the charts. And It's About Time, New Beginnings.
I understand where Escape is coming from, saying
Week
like, hey,
number 1 in the charts. Right
recently,
here, Human Nature in the charts.
more recently, we are, more who people have seen more, right? So Candy's on Real
People
Housewives.
have seen more, no, right. You're right. Visibly
Right.
seen, not
Visibly.
not necessarily connected to Escape.
Yeah,
in
not
that
but
capacity.
yeah. Right. So there'll be two reality stars at this concert, but I don't think that those reality people are buying music. They don't even know they do music. A lot of times they don't even like. A lot of people that watch Tiny, the white people that watch her,
And then I don't want to take anything from Tiny too, because Tiny is a writer too, and she writes
Right,
some
exactly.
impeccable hits as well.
right?
But I think when we're talking about going to an R&B concert,
Yeah.
like I would expect Escape to open up, sing 5 songs that we just named, and and then next up the headliner SWV.
And SWV comes in singing.
I'm
singing
need them
Weak.
to sing Weak right here in the Human Nature version,
Right. Very that.
and everything else,
Very that heavy on that. I don't know. SWV is called Sisters with Voices. Escape is not.
T. The
You
tea
know what I'm
hot,
saying?
child. The tea is piping hot.
So,
Okay.
and again, I like Escape. I love my favorite album is the Traces on My Lipstick album from them. I mean, Off the Hook is good, and the other one that they had where they was in boots, like that, that one was good too. But I think the Traces on My Lipstick is my favorite one. But still, it's not SWV. It's not melodic as SWV is. It doesn't give the same level of R&B. It just doesn't. And that's not like shade. It's just, a fact is a fact.
The thing is, they also had a Twitter war, okay?
Okay.
So this is the word Candy Bird says. Last tour we did, we were headlining our own tour. So how is this going to go when it comes to billing? That's where
Are they talking about that Twitter didn't finish?
The next quote was, I think it needs to be co-headlining that avoids
Right.
any feelings issues. The thing is, who go last? Didn't Monique just call DL Hughley out about being an opener on the Kings of Comedy?
She did.
So let's talk about a thing, okay? They had a whole beef about it, so it's a real thing about who goes last, okay?
Right.
The quote continues, you have 2 legendary R&B groups. It should be co-headlining to keep it moving. Okay, Tamika Harris says, of course, and that's how she wrote it, manager thinks we could co-headline.
Of course.
Okay, Taj says, I hear what you're saying. At the same time, our group still feels like we want to have top billing on the tour.
Right.
On your tour, they say. Child, this is too much. Okay, Twitter is just going back and forth.
Right, and these are grown ladies.
Coco says, "Girl, do you know who you're talking to? Girl, do you know who you're talking to? This is SWV. We've sold how many records compared to your 7 million? Girl, bye." Child, the tea bag is just tea bagging.
And not to count, they said you sold 7 million. We sold, I think they sold 30 or something like that.
Listen,
Million,
the thing is, it's the receipts for me.
Yeah, I think that's what SWE was coming with receipts, and Escape was like, "Hey, we escaped," and they was like, "Yeah, but you might want to escape this conversation if you ain't got the numbers."
It's wild out here in these streets, and definitely she posts her plaques, Coco, and everything. Child, it's wild out here. But you know what? Twitter is where things happen. Candy did respond. She said, we may not have been the headliners in the 90s, but we have been for the past 6 years since we've reunited. And respectfully, they've opened up for us multiple times already. Yeah, because that was your tour.
Right.
But if it's an independent tour, neither one of y'all own the tour.
Right.
SWV going last, Candy. I love you, girl. And I'm definitely going over there to the OGs and get some, crab cakes and everything.
But the SWV should go last.
Yeah.
And she said in the last 6 years, it's been a lot of years since the 90s in the last 6 years that SWV was. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
Go ahead.
It's not like it's been 20 years that you've been opening your own or headlining your own concerts, because it's been 20 years for them. It's been 6 for you.
So, Lily, I gotta read this last one before we go and open the doors of the church. Okay, Lily says, "This here internet got niggas acting real gangster. Keep that same energy, boo boo chicken."
What is a boo boo chicken? Who is she talking to?
Candy.
Why she call her boo boo chicken?
Or what? She had to be talking to Candy or Tamika. I don't know who. Child, she was talking to somebody. That's who she was talking to.
Somebody is boo boo chicken.
But then aren't they on a show together though?
Yes,
I feel like this could be
now.
publicity.
Could be. They got in because they know how to argue. They said, "Listen, Escape said we got this arguing down packed. This is why we're on reality TV because we know how to argue with each other."
Tamika says, "I'm sorry, we got to get into this." Tamika says, "So you want us to take a pay cut and give them a raise? I don't care what the flyer says, but the billing has to add up."
Now, money is money. If they're asking for more money, is that what the billing is about? Who gets paid more?
Yeah, they're wondering who's going to get paid more, and for them, they're like, "Hey, if we go headline, like let's just make it easy, and all of us make the same amount."
Yeah,
like that seems like a fair thing rather than
right.
Only
We
two
all
of
on
your
the show
members,
together. Right.
Two of the members of your group are going to get paid more than everybody on the tour, and y'all last, and y'all going first. No, we good.
Right.
No, thank you.
I feel that. I feel that. I'd be on that energy too. Like, yeah, no, it's not happening. We're gonna either co-line or we're gonna co-headline or we're not gonna do nothing at all. I'm not opening for nobody.
It ain't it. So Kenny's still been in the news too. She got some other drama going on here.
She does.
Allegedly, her and her husband with Tamar, her child.
Her and her husband, according to Tamar, her and her husband, Candy, and her husband Todd, threatened to beat her up at a concert. It was at a concert, and he walked up on her. Now, her new husband, JR, is her fiance. Tamar's new fiance, called Todd a coward, and he shouldn't have walked up on no woman. But she had what happened was back in Christmas. Let me back it up some. Tamar posted in her stories that she had got into it and she posted a peach emoji. And what an Atlanta housewife, she posted a peach emoji. And she said, "This is real beef because you and your husband stepped to me and should no man ever step to no woman."
Period.
Okay, I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep moving.
If your wife there, why are you stepping to?
T.
That's a little zesty. Okay.
Yeah, and even she not there, I'm like, girl, get out of my face. I ain't finna play with you like that. Get no fight with no woman out here. Getting a physical altercation. Bitch, I'll whoop your what?
Right.
I'm walking away. Have a good night, ma'am.
With a shimmy.
Right. Enjoy your evening, you angry lady. Now she might get some name callings, but I'm not gonna run up on her and threaten to punch her in the face or anything like that. She said they were threatening physical violence against her. Candy is calling her a victim, and that Candy posted a clip from Addams Family Values where the little girl was like, "Oh, I'll be the victim," and she says Wednesday says all of your life, and so she's. So she's saying that Tamar is playing a victim. Tamar's response to that was that Candy sounds like an abused woman. And hopefully Todd ain't over there kicking her ass.
Ooh, child.
She gonna pray for her healing. I said, oh, they really getting into it. And so we didn't even find out it was Candy until she was until Tamar was on Watch What Happens Live.
We got to see this, y'all. See what she says.
Brenna and Ruth from Rhode Island. What's your question for Tamar?
Uh-oh.
Hi, Tamar. Hi, Andy. And hi, Ruth. Our question is, who is the Atlanta housewife that you hinted about having beef with on Instagram, saying her and her husband threatened you?
People think it was Eva.
No, it was not.
I know who it is.
It was not, and it really did happen. I'm not lying. Like, I'm not looking for attention or drama or anything like that.
Right.
But that really did happen. It was not cute. No,
Was she a full housewife?
She's a full housewife.
Oh, my God.
It's not Candy.
Ooh.
Oh, my lamb.
I thought you and Candy mended everything after Big Brother.
I thought so, too. I had no idea.
Wow. Okay.
I'll tell you the story later.
Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel.
Ciao.
Listen, threatened her and her husband. So let's say you at an event, right? Some broadcasting event, who knows? And a woman that you don't like and her husband walk up on you and say, "Bitch, we gonna jump your ass." What you doing? What's your response?
Two-piece.
Who you gonna two-piece?
Whomever
Anybody.
in front of me.
You said first.
Two-piece and a biscuit.
That's it. I couldn't imagine running up on nobody with my. I could imagine running up on somebody with my woman, but like
a man.
not. Yeah, on
like
a man.
A man coming
right.
up to me asking me something like that's wild. He already little too.
He is little.
So don't bring take your little ass somewhere and go sit down. Let Candy come over here and talk to me.
Candy say she lying and she making it up and she just playing the victim. And that's she not telling the whole story. And that she
everybody can't be playing the victim with Candy.
She's saying that everybody's playing the victim. She's the kindest, most gentle. She don't be jumping on nobody or threatening nobody. And everybody's a victim. Everybody acting like they're the victim.
I mean, because remember, there was like a long list of things that happened with Candy. Like the whole, somebody said that they date raped some people.
Yes.
And they got like a dungeon.
An accusation. Right, a sex dungeon. Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know.
They be down there sex dungeoning people.
And roofing them and so on. Mm-hmm. And although I think those are some
allegedly
very serious accusations.
Absolutely.
Someone should really either follow up with that if it's truth, or if it's not, then I would expect for Candy to sue their ass for saying some dumb shit like that.
I don't think, and she hasn't sued anybody. So
next, what are we talking about next? Next up, Trump was about to get arrested today. Allegedly. That's what he said.
He said he's gonna get arrested today? For what?
I guess he was paying Dusty.
Girl, the lady name is Stormy Daniels.
Stormy Dusty, same thing. He paid Dusty 100, and I think it was 134,000.
That's it.
Something along those lines.
134,000 to let Trump hit it. You gonna let Trump hit it for 134,000?
This was my concern, because I'm thinking to myself, like, wait, hold on. So that's it? Like,
right.
It was him allegedly paying for her to be quiet when he was on trial. So this right now becomes a like, essentially you're falsifying records now because you're tampering with the evidence, right? So she allegedly accepted the money. So what did she get for accepting the money?
Right.
And then why was it so little, Stormy? Girl,
130. Maybe she had like tax debt.
Ain't nothing I could do with $130,000 right now.
I could do something with $130,000.
Okay, I'm talking about if I'm Stormy.
Yeah, no.
Like,
maybe she had tax debt. Maybe she was like
he could have removed her tax debt.
Maybe she didn't. That's not what she negotiated. She got what she negotiated.
And this was when he was running. So that probably was when it came up when he was running for office.
Right, but I mean, like, she got what she negotiated.
No, what I'm saying is that maybe that was a first payment.
Oh,
I'm saying, like, this was when he was running for office, so he needed her to be quiet while he got elected, and then maybe
it was 1.3 million.
No, I don't know what it could have been, but the fact that you accepted that little bit of the fact that you accepted it, and there's a document, like, girl, he's supposed to drop the bag off, okay, the Louis bag with the bundles in it. Like, what are you?
She said cash at me.
Seriously, I'm like, how do they know how much it was? What are
it
y'all
was
doing?
It was probably campaign money.
And that's exactly what they're saying. It was campaign money. So on top of that, Trump, you broke, okay? Because you got to pay this girl off by using your campaign funds. Good. Bye.
Man, I want some campaign funds.
I'm gonna let y'all hear the story for yourselves, because Trump out here doing too much in these streets, child.
Yeah, here trumping.
He out here trumping like a mofo. All day.
The media for Trump's claim that he'll be arrested on Tuesday in Manhattan. In a statement to CNN, Joe Tacopina says, "No one tells us anything, which is very frustrating." President Trump is basing his response on press reports and the fact that this is a political prosecution and the DA leaks things to the press instead of communicating to the lawyers as they should. Now, this drama began earlier today on Trump's Truth Social page. After predicting his arrest on Tuesday, the former president urged his supporters to, quote, "take back our nation." And tonight, his campaign is already fundraising off of his claims, which have not been confirmed. There's no indication that he will be arrested Tuesday. Now, sources tell me and my colleague Kristen Holmes that Trump's legal team has gotten no word from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office about the timing of any possible indictment. Another source says the former president has been pushing his team to get the base riled up over the idea because he believes it would help him politically.
Listen, we all know that this dude hella strategic. He's probably, he might be the best troll other than Lil Nas. Okay, Lil Nas X, probably, I don't know. They kind of neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
Head and head. Head to head.
I can't.
I'm just saying.
I won't even entertain that that visual.
I'm just saying that, like, this dude's an internet troll, and then too, he knows how to rile up his people. He knows his base. He knows how to rile them up. Like, oh, now these people about to be out here like, oh, and they're just trying to make sure that that he's down and he can't run for election and he can't do this. And these people will really believe that.
For real, and they gonna fight for it and give him money for it. Now he on trial. He getting arrested for giving somebody money. Now he asking for more money. They done missed that part. They done missed that part. He getting arrested about, according to him, he's getting arrested for giving somebody some money that he wasn't supposed to give him. Now he asking for more money
from y'all.
He already gave y'all money away. He wants some more of that. Yeah. They gonna give it to him too. He gonna get every dollar he want.
He is, and
he ain't got to pay no taxes.
He's also gonna have them fighting for him.
Listen, Donald Trump he knows how to market himself. He knows how to sell a lie. He just keep on selling it.
He's selling a lie. He sold a lie that's still going today. Like they still think that someone stole the election from him. Like they think
there's no president. They're like he's still the president. I'm like, he's not the president of the. That's not how that works.
Oh my goodness.
And they're just like, no, he's the president. And there's a lady, I saw this thing. The lady said there's two armies. There's an army that's under Trump, and then an army that's the fake one. There's two countries. I'm like, yo.
You know what? They might be right though.
Yo.
We just don't know.
Which country? I don't want to live in either one. Because the Trump country sound like it's a bunch of idiots in that one, and this one got a bunch of idiots too.
This country been had a bunch of idiots in it. Okay, we just happen to get drugged into it.
Shipped in.
Shipped into it.
You know what I'm saying? We're imports.
Right. So that's that. One more thing before we go. Wendy Williams, she spent the night out on the town. Okay, she was out at the gay bar drinking and everything, even after she went to rehab, child.
Well, she might not have been drinking alcohol. She might have been drinking like Shirley Temples and a little ginger ale. Like she can be out drinking O'Doul's, the alcohol-free beer.
A quote from someone who was with her. We had a bite. We had some drinks. But then we were getting ready to say goodbye. Wendy didn't really want us to leave. So I don't know if they're trying to imply that she also had drinks or that they had drinks.
They had drinks. Wendy's not drinking. She's been in rehab.
Then they also said, quote, she kept saying she wanted to get drunk. This is what they told Page 6.
Well, wanting to get drunk and getting drunk are not the same thing.
Also, they quote and say she wasn't hiding her drinking.
Who are these people that she was with?
There's no one good around Wendy right now. Wendy, listen, girl, listen. You could trust me and sir. If you need
absolutely
us
can
to come over and hang with you.
I would not be telling people you was drinking. What?
People, wow.
I was like, we was praying.
The thing is, if you're with me and I'm your friend, I know you've been to rehab, I'm not putting drinks in front of you.
Right.
First
just
of
so you
all,
can say she was drinking.
Exactly. And that's exactly what they do. Like, let me hurry up and report to page 6. What?
What happens when we get on page 6? They gonna be. I can't listen.
You and I already have a bond. We've already kept each other's secrets.
Okay.
So
I'm not even
on decades.
For
so
real.
I think that
I'm not even worried about it.
We good. Okay.
We good.
But I'm definitely not letting you go to rehab after trying to low key overdose on.
I don't
fentanyl.
quit, so I'm not going to rehab anyway.
Go to rehab and then tell people that we're at the bar and you want to get drunk. Like,
Hello?
First of all, I'm not taking you to the bar.
Right, because the bar come to me.
No. And second of all,
okay.
Mocktails, and I'm telling the bartender, hey, this guy right here, mocktails only.
And I'm going to say, hey.
Hey, what?
I have some money. You want to give me some tequila?
No, they're
wink,
not going to
wink.
give you tequila. It's against
Yes,
the law.
they will.
No.
It's against the law to give a grown-up tequila?
After you've been notified. That's why they got them.
I'll just get somebody else to buy it for me.
Get somebody else to do it, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, excuse me.
We're not doing that. I'm going to put your ass in the car and be like, oh, okay, you ready to go? Oh, okay, then. We're good.
If I ever get so bad I got to go to rehab, I probably won't ever drink again. Like, legitimately. Because
I don't want either of us to get that bad. I do want us to have them turn up times now. We ain't doing no fentanyl and no cocaine.
Okay.
Okay, then. Okay, because you paused way too damn long.
No fentanyl for sure.
Hey, listen, those of you who are listening on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, thank you so much. Click that share button. Again, tell your friends about us. Because if they haven't tuned in now, they missed the show, but they can click that rewind and listen. And guess what? They can also listen on every other platform as well. On iHeart, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcasts. Sir, where can the people find you on social media?
They can find me at the Sir Armstrong on Twitter and Instagram, and Sir Armstrong on Facebook.
All right, you can find me on every single social media platform at Carrice. That's ECARRICE. And I guess we will see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye, y'all.